So we're going to be talking about season 5, episode 5, which is the Disir. And so you already knew that Merlin had a vision when he was in the caves that Arthur was going to die and Mordred was going to be at the hands of his death. So he's trying everything that he can to prevent this from happening. So Arthur is now under judgment. The Disir sent out Oscar to send him his room to let him know that he needs to speak with the Disir and he needs to go towards the old religion and allow magic in Camelot. And honestly, at first, he wasn't thinking too much about it. He was just like, okay, yada, yada, yada. He doesn't believe in that. And guys had to let him know, like, no, this is serious. So he's sitting down, he's talking to Merlin, asking him, man to man, what should he do? Should he allow magic in Camelot in order to save his life, in order to restore balance? Because again, he has judgment upon him. And Merlin made the mistake and told him to not allow magic in Camelot, which is crazy to me because Merlin is a magical being. He wants to see Camelot and the new ways be formed. But again, Merlin did see that Mordred was going to kill Arthur. So he tells Arthur that magic is not allowed in Camelot. You cannot let that happen. You cannot let magic be formed, because he's honestly trying to save Arthur's life, but it ended up backfiring. And, it was emotional seeing Merlin say these things because he did not believe them. So when I first initially watched this episode, I thought that he was just trying to agree because he didn't want to find out. But the whole time he was trying to make sure that Mordred is dead in order to save Arthur. Kilgar already told him that he needs to kill Mordred. So honestly, he was trying to stick to that. Even though Gaius told him that, he has changed a lot. And Arthur told Gaius that he grew up. He has seen all the evil, all the witchcraft, all the sorcery, and, he doesn't want to make any more mistakes because he wants to make sure that Arthur's life is saved. So Arthur goes back to the Disir and he tells him that he cannot follow the old ways. He will not follow the old religion. He declined. And the Disir said, okay, well, this is your fate. Judgment is upon you. So honestly, he was going to take his fate as a man. He was proud of his decision. Merlin was proud of his decision. It was a hard decision to make because, Mordred's life is at stake. But at the same time, Arthur's life is more important to Merlin than Mordred. So as they're returning back to Camelot, they're talking about it, going back and forward because, he's happy to do so. He's like, okay, well, they'll take the challenges as they come, whatever it may be. But then here come Mordred, okay? And Merlin looks like he's about to pass out because how is Mordred healed? And then he ended up putting two and two together. And now it means that that judgment will be passed. Mordred will be the one that has to take Arthur out. So do you think that he should have went back to the Disirs and said, no, reverse it? Do you guys agree that it was Merlin's fault? Comment down below and I'll see you next time.